of sweat, but you're okay because it's kind of wet, cold, and rainy. And then the sun comes out, and now all of a sudden you're sweating. And you gotta like take off your pack, take off your rain gear, put it back on. Then 15 minutes later, it's raining again.
Yeah, that's what it was yesterday.
Yeah. Then was it 3 days ago? 3 days ago, maybe. It hailed on me 3 times.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's crazy.
Albeit that was only for a few minutes, but still, you're walking, it's fine, and then all of a sudden, hail.
Yeah. Nice. Great. So this is Brookings we're coming into.
Okay.
Another beautiful section of the coast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When people they talk about politics and stuff like that very much when you pick them up,
You know what? I thought they would.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, I think everyone's tired of talking about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's been a non-stop topic issue.
Yeah, in the first of the year, it was like at work and stuff, everybody, but you rarely hear anybody say anything. It's like I don't even listen to it on the radio. I don't even listen to the radio.
We all know, what kind of, the things are kind of a shit show.
Yep, exactly.
And that's not going to change.
So why clutter? Why make your day negative?
And
my buddy used to say, don't let it harsh your mellow,
Because when I came here, I thought it'd be a very common topic.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
And it's a very polarizing topic, and like if I'm interacting with the stream and stuff at that point, I just don't really feel like doing that all day. Just being in a political debate.
Yeah.
But also when I'm hitchhiking, usually I've had some people that pick you up, and they pick you up because they want to tell you about their ideals, their opinions about things, and.
Well, now you are on the West Coast, which seems to be.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a
liberal.
Yeah.
Setting.
But they just want to tell you about what they believe in and their conspiracy theories or their political ideologies and stuff like that. And usually I'd just be like, sure, whatever, you give me a ride, I'll hear you out. And it's kind of entertaining sometimes too. But I don't know if I've got, because people are going to talk about that in stream, then they'll just there'll be infighting and people will be debating. And this is a wholesome stream. I'm supposed to be showing how nice hitchhiking can be.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Brookings. Way better restaurants here. I'm not trying to talk you out of going to Crescent City though. If you need to go to Crescent City, it's fine.
I don't think my stuff's getting there until tomorrow. So I'm just deciding where I'd want to stay for the night. I got another 2 hours of daylight, I guess. 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock would be.
Yeah. Just south of here are probably plenty of places you can run off and
just
camp.
south of town. Yeah.
There's a couple you can probably just stay on there's a couple state parks down here that you can just kind of wander off into the woods.
Okay.
And there's some beaches, I don't know, that you could probably camp on too down here. You can camp on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
But food-wise, definitely, there's food in Crescent City. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple decent places to get food there too.
Yeah.
This one has way more choices.
Okay.
My favorite place is the Thai restaurant up here.
Thai restaurant up here?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's right about dinner time, so I'm gonna decide. I still have a loaf of bread. A nice loaf of bread, not just cheap grocery store subsidized French bread.
Yeah.
It's from a bakery that those girls gave to me the other day.
Cool.
Some fancy
Good
sourdough,
food.
good bread. So I might eat some of that, but I'm not sure what I'll probably end up staying here, kind of just how you've described it. Because I have to be in Crescent City tomorrow to pick something up, but it's not there yet.
Catch a ride.
Yeah, it's the next
City.
place, right?
Yeah. It's the next
so there's
town.
nothing between them really.
Nope.
So if you're at the end of town here, next ride's gonna be Crescent City.
Totally.
I'll probably hang out in the south-ish end of town. Hopefully there's a few places to eat there.
Yep. The Thai restaurant was back there.
But
there's
how long is the town? Is it
it's kind of spread out.
Yeah.
It's
so rather than walking a few miles,
this is the main part of the town right through here.
Yeah.
And where I guess the main part of There actually is this Hispanic restaurant up here. It's in this old gas station.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't eaten there, but my wife says the food in there is pretty amazing.
Okay.
And it's cheap. Like I said, I haven't eaten there.
Yeah.
Just going off her word.
Yeah. Well, that's word of mouth is.
Yep.
It's pretty reliable for food at least.
And there's some pizza. There's a pizza restaurant that's over on the other side of like the harbor and stuff. That's really good. It's called Zola's.
Yeah.
It's good. And I think they have pizza by the slice in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a number of restaurants right along this section.
Yeah. This looks like a nice place.
And holler whenever you want me to zip in and
For
let
sure.
you out. But I think this is that restaurant in that little old gas station right there. Is
Oh,
where
okay.
The Mexican restaurant is.
Oh, it really is just they bought a
Yeah, it's all
Shut down
the gas station.
gas
But
station
she says
and-
the food in here is pretty spot on.
nice. I'm just gonna scout out the whole town in the vehicle, and then I can always backtrack.
Oh yeah, totally. There's a really nice park up here.
Okay.
It's Azalea Park. It's right up on top of the hill.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And down here is the harbor, and that's where the pizza. There's a couple of restaurants down there, but that's where the pizza restaurant is.
Okay.
It's like fish and chips down there. There's an Irish pub down there. Too.
Irish pub down there?
Yeah, there is. They have really good food there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also just looking at kind of the hitchhiking kind of
If you can get
spots, if they're appropriate. So right now I haven't found a spot where I'm
pull over.
yeah, a spot where it's good. Like
There'll be some up
kinda?
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're still kind of
It's
in
getting
town.
light, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was like the end.
Nah, the
it
end's
keeps
coming
going.
up.
Okay.
Probably another half mile.
Okay.
This last light up here is when it starts getting.
Back to highway.
Yeah, it'll start to be on pretty much the south end of town.
Okay.
next light. That's when
Okay.
I'll leave at the end of
Unfortunately, the end of town is just so far out of town.
it. It is.
'Cause, yeah,
man.
it's really spread out.
It's super
Yeah.
spread out. This section is.
So this would be the end here.
Yep. Do you want me to
Fuck it, let's just go to Crescent City.
Okay.
Alright.
And Crescent City has some good, like, there's a couple streets that are like really cool, like beachfront and stuff. That,
Yeah.
that are pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'll have a few hours to check things out, so
Yeah,
I'll
you will.
wander around.
And there's a pizza restaurant there.
Yeah.
That it's called Seaquake, but it's also a pub. They brew their own beer there. It's a pretty nice place.
Okay.
And there's a couple Mexican restaurants there and stuff that are halfway decent.
Okay.
There's a Denny's there. So it's actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought it would just be like the same, like it's like a
Well,
chain.
I always get a little nervous because I know some of the quality of the people that live in the town, and I and some of those people work in the food industry.
Oh,
And
okay,
they're just
yeah.
like,
Yeah, they're making my food.
See, I work in healthcare, so I get to see the
Oh,
worst of the
okay,
worst.
yeah.
So I was like, so I'm like, dang, I saw, you know, I see people out and working out in the, out and about that I've taken care of, and I'm like, oh, they're cooking my food. That's not good.
And now, just based off what you know of the town, which kind of part of town, or like the south end of town, or something?
If you're gonna camp,
south end.
I'd stay at the south end town.
Okay.
I mean, you could easily go up, even if you, but you got to kind of go back to the post office. So the post office is in it's in the south part of the city of the town. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so you don't want to be too far out of town because you have to turn around and go back to the post office tomorrow. So I would probably you could probably hike down South Beach a little bit, or what they call, that's the beach. It's on the south end of the town, and like I told you, after you get past part of the beach area, there's a big thicket of trees and stuff like that you could probably easily put your
just
tent
for the
in.
night. If you're just there for the after dark and take it down first thing in the morning kind of thing. Yeah.
Now, don't go camp behind the Safeway, because that's where all the bad
all the riffraff
DOC,
is. Okay.
That's the grocery store there. But
Yeah.
Don't go behind there.
Okay.
And watch your stuff, man, because I don't think anybody would like. I've never heard anybody getting held up by a gun or anything. I had my bikes and stuff stolen last year in town, but I wouldn't like leave your pack somewhere.
Yeah, no.
Unattended. You probably don't do that anyways, but
when I'm in a rough area, like it's a one-man tent, so it's narrow, so my bag usually goes in the vestibule between the body and the
you'd
fly.
be alright at night without that.
If I'm in a really rough area, then sometimes I'll just like put it in my tent with me, kind of just like cram in there, but I prefer to have it in the vestibule.
Nah, you'll be alright with
that.
And don't camp on the side next to Walmart, like, or in town. Those are the places you want to stay away from, yes. I suppose you could. There's a couple places. I've never seen that you can't camp on the beach. Like if you want to sleep on the beach.
I could do something like that. Does it usually go like beach and then right to civilization, or is there some like?
Oh no, that place on the south end of town.
Yeah.
It's pretty secluded. If you hike down the beach a little bit, there won't be anybody around there.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
I haven't hiked or slept on the beach yet.
Yeah. So
just to make sure I stay up pretty high on the beach. I'm not sure how drastic the tide range is here, but
no, not too crazy.
Not too bad. Yeah, okay.
Nah, not like up north.
Yeah.
And there's no storms or anything going on
right now. It's a calm period right now, so if I was here a week ago, I probably wouldn't be on the beach.
Yeah, it's a little sketchy. Even yesterday, there was some big, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, the day before. This area is all tulip, tulip bulbs, I believe is what they grow around here. Like it's the capital of the world for it. There's a sign we'll see here, but there's a lot of farming and stuff we're getting ready to come into here.
Yeah.
And there's a real famous dairy place here that they breed these cows that produce, or I think maybe they don't produce this protein. There's a protein in milk that people are allergic to and stuff, and their cows don't produce that protein in their milk. So it's that, or it's just the opposite. I can't remember, but it's supposed to be better for you. So
is property pretty cheap out in these parts, or is it?
It's got. I mean, when I was here, I moved here 3 years ago. Yeah, it was. You could have got some great deals here, but it's going up.
Picked up.
Well, because a lot of people from Central California or even Southern California are starting. People are moving after the stock market crash in 2008, they got their retirement built up, their house values are worth, so they're selling and moving up here. But I've met a number of people that have moved here, and they got here, and man, it rains. It starts in November, and it really doesn't stop until right now. Last week, this week was still rainy, and it's been weird. Like last year, we got 180 inches of rain, and this year, I think they got 120. This year was like a light year. They didn't get what they were expecting, but and it's a lot of people. I mean, it's 40 degrees and raining. You're used to that. But you get here, it rains sideways, like it's blowing.
Oh yeah, I bet right on the coast here.
Yeah, it just pounds you.
Just like looking at some of these houses on this coast here, I'm just like because it's more rural here. I'm like, if property isn't cheap here, this is like a gorgeous place to live. Like
it is.
Do you look out, like on the hillside too? You don't necessarily have to waterfront, but like all like that coastline with all those little dotted islands and stuff like that. That if you wake up to that every day, like you can wake up happy.
I'm kind of bummed that we're going to be in the area. Actually, kind of has just sunk in. We've been here about 3 years, but it is gorgeous here. It's pretty amazing. But no, property values have steadily went up. I kind of kicked. I was telling my wife, I kind of kick ourselves for. We could have gotten some nice deals on property here when we first got here because it was at the bottom still.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you rented for a bit.
Yeah, we've been renting the whole time. Just because we never felt like our job here was
gonna keep here.
Yeah, that it was gonna keep us here. So now that's the reason we. Buying something, and we would have been able to sell it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Someone just asked me how do most drivers react to being on stream, but I guess a good way to answer that would be, how do you feel about being on a live stream?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't really.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't bother you. No.
I haven't really even thought. Where we've been talking and stuff.
Yeah, we've just been talking. Like this is just kind of what I do when I'm hitchhiking, and the stream's just kind of been there. Not too many people are chatting because we lost connection all the time, but a few people have said a few things. But yeah, this has just been like a normal experience.
Questions?
Yeah, if you have any questions, like right now, I think our connection's not too bad because we're not going through like some windy mountainous road right now. We're just kind of fields, so it might have a more stable connection. So if you have any questions for him, then you can ask them. What do we got? Another?
Probably 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to CrossFit, so.
Oh, okay.
My wife's teaching a class tonight, so I don't want to be late. I'll have to do burpees.
Oh, your wife teaches you CrossFit.
Yeah. Oh, she
does classes at the gym.
She's just helping out this gym.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's a physician, actually. She's just been enjoying some time off while we're transitioning.
It's like a family.
No, she's an internist, hospitalist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, our timing was off. We have a child too, but it's been nice. She's been off for a couple months. I was off 2 months before, and she was still working. It'd been nice if we had took off to Europe or something together. Took our daughter out of school. But, oh well, didn't happen this time. Next time we will plan better.
Where do you think you'd go if you guys went on a trip together as a family?
Oh, well, we talked about going to Europe. I want to go to I've been down to South America. We want to go back down to, we haven't been to Chile, but we've been to like Ecuador and the northern part of Central America. I'd love to go back down there. That's pretty cool.
How's your Spanish?
Or not Central, South America. It's poquito, very little, but we
kind of get by.
But we can get by. It comes back to you once you start getting immersed into it.
I just asked because with my traveling in Russia, I went there and I didn't speak Russian. So when people ask me like what my least favorite country is that I've hitchhiked across, I say Russia, but not because of Russians or Russia itself, because I went to a country and I couldn't communicate with them. And you lose a lot of the experience when you can't communicate with the local population. And kind of be involved with their culture because I can't talk to them.
It's definitely frustrating.
Yeah, you miss out on something.
But every time we're traveling in Central or South America, the people are so nice. Like, they go out of their way to, like, take you places and show you stuff, and way more than I feel like you. I mean, I've had people do that here, but way more down there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I do want to go Central America, South America as well. Just because of my Russia experience, I'm like, I want to be at least like semi-conversational in Spanish before I go there. So I went to Russia like completely blind. I taught myself how to say hi, I'm from Canada, I'm hitchhiking to Vladivostok, and like please and thank you, and that's
just the basics. Yeah, we lived in Costa Rica for like 3 months, so our Spanish got pretty good, and we had, my wife and I had both taken like Spanish classes in college, so we wouldn't say conversational, but we were able to like hold a small conversation with most people. But that stuff's still stuffed in your brain somewhere. So
and and just that is enough. Like, you made that effort, people are going to appreciate that. Or if you just go there and you're like English, like hoping they're speaking English, then you might not.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
Hey.
Where are you?
Probably about 10 minutes out. So, just been a lot of trying. Yeah, I'm gonna meet you there. So, don't make me do burpees. Might be a few minutes late.
So,
but
I'm not the coach.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys in probably about. I'm pretty close to the turnoff, so I'll see you guys in like probably 8 minutes or so.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. See you shortly.
Do you need me to bring anything?
No, I got it in the car.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you shortly.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too. Bye. But I'd love to go travel all over Europe and Russia. That'd be fun.
Yeah, do you want to check out Russia? People are opinionated, or like, they're like, yeah, I want to go there, or like, no, I don't want to go there.
Government may suck, but
that doesn't reflect on the people. Yeah,
it doesn't, because I worked with a Russian doctor. And, I mean, he was awesome. Like, it was great talk. I mean, what's crazy is he knew more about our history than most of us do.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
that's kind of cool.
He could name all these crazy dates of both Russian and U.S. history and stuff. I felt like, oh man, I'm feeling very retarded right now. Like, pretty sad. But anyways, but he made me want to go over there and check it out. You know, like there's. But yeah, and he was not a fan of Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people that weren't there.
Probably were not.
I met people that were.
I'm sure.
And like in Russia, all the media is run by.
By the government.
Yeah, so if you do have everything you know about your country spoon-fed to you by a pro-Putin source, then you're you're more likely to be pro that government, because that's all you know.
Yep. But he was fairly. He had educated himself on both sides of the fence, you know, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But the people that I met there were super, super friendly. It's just you couldn't really communicate.
Yeah, exactly.
And hitchhiking was easy.
Yeah.
And you get a funny reaction when you're like, "Hi, I'm from Canada. I'm hitchhiking to Vladivostok." To Vladivostok. Like when you're in Moscow, that's 6,000 miles away.
Yeah. Just went over the Smith River. It's supposed to be one of the cleanest rivers in North America. It's pretty amazing. We're going to take a detour off 101 here.
Sure.
Still heading to Crescent City. So when I drop you off, you'll only be like less than like 3/4 of a mile into the Crescent City. And this road, it's called North Crest. It goes right back into 101.
Okay.
So pretty easy to find yourself. Pretty easy to.
Does this road tell you when you cross into California? Are we in California?
We're in California.
Oh, we are in California.
Yeah.
We're in California, both. Was there a sign? I didn't see it.
There was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you see those cones off to the right? Like those. That was the border. It was closed. whenever you go to California, they have these food or these where they inspect your fruit.
Oh
Make
yeah,
sure you're not
okay,
carrying
I've seen
any.
those in like different places,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So that's we passed it.
Okay, that was a big thing in Australia.
Yeah,
Between,
was it?
between territories in Australia, those things.
Yeah, that's another place. New Zealand. I got so many places.
Got a
to
list
go
of
to.
yeah.
Well, this job up in Alaska, both of us get a lot of time off, so we're hoping.
Oh, okay. If that coincides together, then.
Oh, it
yeah.
will.
It will. Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason we're taking jobs up
Okay.
there is because we can load. So we'll be able to take off like a month at a time and go somewhere. So
Yeah.
that was one of the main reasons for us taking the job up there, or taking jobs up there. We're not. I mean, this environment's probably, like it never gets above 72 here. You know, in the summertime, it's amazing.
And, yeah, when
it's the best climate you could ever imagine. Wintertime, rain, but we kayak them. It doesn't, whitewater kayak and stuff, so it doesn't bother us too much. But and at 2 hours east, you're skiing, so it's not the big deal.
Pretty good area. But yeah, if I'm outside doing stuff in the summer, like much above 72, that's it becomes uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But that's a good level where you're not like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But so, anyways, yeah. So the weather will be drastically different when we go up there. So we'll see. But hopefully we'll take our vacations down to like South America or something during winter time.
For sure. Samden. I've never hitchhiked or traveled in New Zealand. I have in Australia though. I'd like to go to New Zealand. And we're going to Crescent City, California right now. I'm in California, for those of you watching. Been in Oregon for a while, so that's the big news. Welcome to California.
Welcome to California. Hey, that is the Pelican Bay Prison, world famous.
World famous Pelican Bay Prison. Should we go on a tour?
Yeah.
If I just make a big enough fool of myself, maybe I'll get a free tour for a few weeks.
Yeah. That's where the hardest criminals are in the state of California.
So that's like
Charles Manson used to be there.
Oh, Charles Manson.
Yeah. Not anymore. He was there for a while. So
probably wouldn't do well hitchhiking on this road then. Right next to the prison.
Yeah. I have to actually see people hitchhiking on this road. Oh yeah. I ride my bike around here and stuff. I've seen people hitchhiking.
Apparently on the
and it borders just the 101 on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Now the highway patrol is pretty busy. I mean, they don't have like prison breaks or anything like that.
They're pretty tight there.
Yeah,
it's a maximum security prison.
Maximum security.
Super maximum security. Even more security.
It's pretty good.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm getting ready to go to CrossFit. Can I call you back?
Yeah, man, I'm just heading home. Give me a call later.
Okay. I'm live streaming.
No time to talk. We're on the internet.
But yeah, that prison, most of the people that live in this town, that's like the biggest industry is that prison.
Biggest employer.
Yeah, the biggest employer, and the hospital is the second, and then the third would be like tourism here. Okay. Well, probably farming. There's a big dairy farm, the tulip farms.
Yeah.
Those are a pretty big deal and stuff here. So, and then maybe fourth would be like tourism and stuff. Yeah. But, there's a lot of opportunity for tourism here. It's actually pretty sad that it's not bigger than for how close we are to the coast. And so there's a lot of opportunity to do stuff here if you wanted to. So start business here.
Well, I'm probably going to give you guys a bit of a tour of the town when I get dropped off, because I'm going to have some time before I'm going to set down my tent, so maybe people will come.
If you want to head, so we're a little ways from the beach, probably that's, I don't know, less than a half mile there.
Yeah,
you can see it there.
Yeah.
That's Lake Earl, actually. There's a little lake in between the beach.
Oh,
But as you're heading closer to town, we get closer and closer to it. But when you're heading into town, the first stoplight you come to, if you take a right, it's about 3/4 of a mile, and you can that road just loops around and brings you right back into town. But it's pretty spectacular, like views from there, the beach and the area and stuff like that.
That road just follows the coast?
Yep, it just stays right on the coast.
So if I walk around that, and then you said that south part, like past there, that's when it becomes
if you took that road, walk the beach, and it'd push you back into the center of the town, and then you got probably 3/4 of a mile till you hit that south end of the town.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I do a lot of walking, so I don't mind walk a few
miles.
miles.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably worth going there and like, ooh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. I've still got some sunlight left, so might as well check out the town.
And if you're walking that way, you're going right past like the pub or brewery there. That's that Seaquake place I was talking about.
Yeah.
But there's obviously and you'll be right next to. If you keep walking, you'll come into the center of town. There's tons of restaurants. There's also the Safeway grocery store and stuff there. So and then keep heading south. No camping there. Head south about another half mile, and you'll see the beach I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the beach, the road kind of pulls away from the beach, and then that section between the road and the beach, there'll be some camping in there.
Perfect.
It is national park. It's like a joint between national park and stuff. So I would just be discreet camping in there, which I'm sure you are.
And I don't stream that part.
Yeah. Huh?
I don't stream that part.
Oh, you don't stream that part.
Because that's the gray area of this whole thing. I try to stay on stream like legal hitchhiking. There's routes where it's illegal, there's states where it's illegal, but I'm doing it in places where it's illegal. Or I'm never doing it in places where it is illegal. Always legal. But camping is tough to do on the by the rule of the law kind of thing.
Yeah, even out, like I said, and if you wanted to camp in the redwoods, like the big trees, if you just head a little bit farther out of town, like not probably another half mile, you'll be in
like a redwood.
You'll be in like the most spectacular redwood forest right there. Yeah.
Ford Bronco.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
But that section of highway that you're getting ready to get through, that little section right through there, you might even, that is a gorgeous, and there's a bunch of little hikes and stuff off the highway right there.
Is that still right close to town?
Yeah,
because I would love to do a hike if I could let these guys see it.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that is close to town. You're talking about if you could stream it.
Yeah,
I don't know
like
what kind of service.
Some redwood forest kind of thing.
I don't know what kind of service you have.
I know as you get further in, even if you're close to town, the more woods you walk through, the worse you're gonna get. But
I don't know what kind of service you have, but
this is yours.
It's a CrossFit gym.
So if I go that way,
yep, that's it.
I'll hit some lights and that's town.
Yep,
okay.
That's it. So, you all right if I just pull in here?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Is your wife gonna see me get out and give you a hard time?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's my daughter going in there. She's probably already in there. So.
Yeah. I'm trying to document the different types of people that pick me up. Sorry, I know your wife is waiting for you. I'm just trying to get a picture with everyone, if they're okay with it.
A couple more burpees I gotta do.
Yeah.
All right, cool,
appreciate
man.
It, yeah.
Safe travels.
Yeah. Loading. All right, thanks again.
Yep, you're welcome. Yeah, you're gonna have good weather.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty good. All right, man.
See ya. Hello. Oh, thanks for following the channel, Samden. Sorry, I just we were chatting away and I wasn't being too interactive with the chat, but I'm back on foot, so you have my full undivided attention again. Just quickly add that to my phone. It's bad with names. Yeah, we're just in the outskirts of Crescent City, California. We're in California now, boys. Sick. Yeah. Actually, I'll update the stream title so people know where I'm at. We're calling it Crescent City even though I'm on the outskirts. Yeah, I crossed into California now. Yeah, so that's the big news. We're in California now. Been through Washington, Oregon, now California. You want to say hi? His kid wants to say hi quickly. Hey. Are you Brad's daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, what's your name?
Caroline.
Caroline, nice to meet you. So your dad picked me up hitchhiking, and I'm from Canada, traveling around and showing people on the internet what traveling's like.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Are you doing the CrossFit stuff too?
No, my dad and my mom are.
Yeah, so what are you gonna do? You just hang out?
Yeah. You do that?
You don't usually, why not?
Because there's not as many around.
I know, people don't do it anymore. But it's fun.
Do you walk around? Do you walk from place to another place?
I do a lot of walking, but between cities, I'm a hitchhiker. So yeah, I'm walking into town now, but for the most part, I drive in cars. This is only day 9 of my travels. I'll probably be doing this for months.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right? Lots of traveling to go. Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I do not know who they are though.
No, those are new people too.
Yeah, they don't go to CrossFit.
Mhm. And your parents are okay with you coming out here?
Yeah.
Talking with you?
Yeah,
They said that? Okay. I just don't want to worry them if they're, because I am a
Hi.
hitchhiker. Yeah. Yeah, you can say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So you can see that. And then people talk. Someone
Yeah.
actually says, Mama Bear says hi, Caroline. She lives
They know my
in
name?
Kelowna, Canada.
They know my name?
Yeah, they heard you.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because it's got audio.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, people on the internet can see you, hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Do they put it on YouTube or?
I can if I want to. Oh, Bubba Bent also says hi. He's from Oregon.
No, I've been to Oregon.
You've been to
Many
Oregon?
of
Yeah.
times.
Many times. He actually
Because
picked me up hitchhiking.
Oh, because
Yeah.
Brookings is in Oregon, so
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
usually go to Fred Meyer.
You made that
Yeah,
out of what?
out of you really want to know?
Kind of. Now you've built up the
So people should know how to make
Yeah.
this.
it's the secret recipe.
It's like conditioner and like a 1 cup of conditioner. I think I don't.
1 cup of conditioner.
Wait,
okay.
I think it might maybe a half cup, and
Yeah.
then a whole cup of cornstarch, and if it's
Cornstarch.
like
Okay, that
too,
gets it. Yeah.
if it's too wet, then add a little bit more of cornstarch. So
Yeah. So
it's
conditioner
real-
and cornstarch.
and then to make it so it won't stick to you, you
Yeah.
don't add eye contact solution. You add borax and water,
and
but
water.
you gotta mix it up.
Yeah.
And then you put you get a little spoon, you put it in, and you go
Yeah.
like that.
And then that gets all
Yeah.
gooey like that, and does it dry out or does it stay like that for a while?
It stays like this. Sometimes, so my first one was really pink,
Yeah.
and then my second one was like this color. I don't know how it got like that.
Okay. Is that based off of like the conditioner or what gives it color?
Food coloring.
Oh, you put food coloring in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to say that.
Yeah. So you can make it whatever color you want it to be.
Mhm. Where did my dad pick you up from?
He picked me up. Where was that?
No.
Hey, I forgot that. Where did you pick me up again? Port Orford. Okay.
Yeah, my dad went there.
Yeah.
I remember.
I'm just traveling for fun until I run out of money or I don't enjoy it anymore. I've done a lot of hitchhiking. I just want to show people. This is live. Are you? Sorry, I guess I should have asked your permission before she became a part of the stream. Right. You're okay? Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I was going up there. She was waving hi, so I thought I'd come say hi. But I got
She asked me. She's like, "Where's that guy?"
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I've done a lot of hitchhiking in 25 countries. Been picked up 700 some odd times, and I just wanted to show people what that experience has been like for me. So that's the purpose of this trip.
I
Better from his video, though.
Yeah.
You're in trouble, maybe.
But yeah, we had a fun little ride. So
You have all good pickups.
yeah, has been so far. All 22 or 23. I forget what we're at on the trip. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Sometimes the slime is stretchy, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, showing
Like
off her
my first
stretchy goo.
tattoo's like this.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'm gonna walk into town. So yeah, it was nice to meet you though, Caroline.
Nice to meet
And thanks for the ride again.
Oh, you're welcome.
It was nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alright. Yeah, see you guys.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
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 Nice day.
Look at that. Okay. Just gonna do it with my waist belt so you guys get the looking up view for a moment. Yeah. California. And it's sunny. Of course it is. A bit sunny in Oregon today too, but my experience with Oregon has been a rather wet one. Lots of rain. Lots and lots of rain. But I've been in Oregon for a while and it's good to be somewhere new. I'll be here for a little bit. Like there will be no more hitchhiking today, unfortunately. This is no longer a hitchhiking stream. This is a Crescent City tourism stream. We're gonna check out the sights, walk around the city. I'll grab a bite to eat, and then then I'll find a place to camp at some point. At which point I'd be turning off the stream. For those of you who haven't watched the stream before, I don't stream where I camp. Just for, I don't know, I guess personal safety reasons. Yeah, so that'll be the next, I've got an hour 45 of daylight left, I'm guessing. Yeah. I'll be live until it gets dark. I'll be camping in Crescent City, and then I have a package to pick up tomorrow. I'm trying to make my network even better, or my connection even better. I'm getting an antenna that I'm gonna hang off my my backpack. What's your plan B if you can't camp anywhere? I have finances saved up for every trip, so if I really need a place to stay, I'll just get a motel room or a hotel room. So like when I'm hitchhiking, sometimes people will be trying to like give me money or something like that, and I try to turn it down. Because I truly save up money for these trips. I do them for fun. I don't hitchhike because I need to. I hitchhike because I want to. I enjoy it. I like the people I meet. I like the adventures I have. I like the randomness, the unknown nature of it. So money's not an issue. With that said, I try to not spend very much money, because if I'm sleeping in a hotel or a motel every night, the funds would dry up a lot quicker. That's the first kid I've met on my trip. There you can see my shadow. While I'm walking, I'm just going to do a speed test and see if I could support a higher resolution stream now that we're getting close to a city. Actually, I'll probably wait until I get into the city proper. Fair enough, dude. I'd be so keen on hitchhiking, but still in high school. It's just not quite so easy. Yeah, I'm going to recommend that you wait until you're out of high school, until you're 18. Then you can make all the interesting travel decisions your heart desires. I do think more people should hitchhike. I think it really depends how you go about it, but it can be a really fun experience, and it brings you to places and brings you into social situations that you would never find yourself in otherwise. You're going to run into problems, and you're going to have to get yourself out of problems, like not life or death, but just like travel decisions, like what am I going to do? You get dropped off here. How do you deal with that? And I think overcoming those kind of travel difficulties is really good for developing your kind of developing your character, making you feel more confident about your capability to handle situations. So, yeah, when you finish high school, definitely recommend giving it a try. Very true about waiting, even here in New Zealand, which is good tourists. Many parents still worry about hitchhiking. I think no matter where you are, no matter what country you're in, vast majority of parents are going to be wary about hitchhiking, and I understand that. From everything in the media, like I'm sure anything you've ever heard about hitchhiking from like the news or anything has been, it's bad, it's dangerous, don't do it. Everything you've probably heard from your parents about hitchhiking is, again, it's bad, it's dangerous, don't do it. So everyone's had it ingrained in their head that hitchhiking is a horrible thing and you shouldn't do it, but all those people haven't done it. So I think if those people actually did it voluntarily with the right mindset, they'd see that it can actually be a really fun, enjoyable experience. So I hope more people kind of start to do it. The only downside of that is I'm still going to be hitchhiking for a little while, and if there's as many hitchhikers as there used to be back in the 60s or whatever, then there's competition for hitchhiking spots. So you get to the end of town where you do your hitchhiking, and there'll be groups of hitchhikers lined up. That doesn't happen anymore, but it used to. Just a big fan of traveling. It looks a hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, and that's essentially me. I'm a big fan of traveling, and hitchhiking and living in a tent gives me the ability to travel a whole lot without actually working and saving up that much money. I can just work for a couple months and travel for just as many months. Gives me the opportunity to go to a lot of places I wouldn't have been able to afford to go by traveling traditional means. It's actually a little ways out of town. Still got, I know we're in 240p, so I really don't know if you can see much. I guess while I'm walking I can, oops, I'll run a speed test. Sure, one sec. Anyway, I joined a roleplay server in GTA 5 where I play as an RCMP officer. It's pretty realistic. Well, it's good practice for you, right? Like, man, I haven't played GTA 5 since it first came out. I don't play very many oh, I'm not looking at my face. Can we spin around? On camera. There we go. It's all good impact. gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna test the internet connection we've got here, and if it's good, then I'll restart the stream at a higher resolution and bitrate. What do we got? Let's say we're not quite close. Oh, yeah, now we're even losing signal here. I don't play it much anymore either. I found this server and I give it a try. Pretty good practice, like you said. Diverse scenarios, real, yeah. Codes, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really done any role playing. Anything, but it does sound fun. What kind of cop did you play? Were you a dirty cop? Oh, and for those of you that aren't Canadian, RCMP is Royal Canadian Mounted. Apparently, the connection here still sucks. It's your first time too? Figured give it a go, benefit myself. Nah, dirty cops. I actually take that very serious in the server. Come on. Come on, connection. Stay with me. Is this the only hitchhiking trip? This is trip live streamed. I did it in, well, I don't even know if I'm fully, if you can hear me right now, because it's saying my connection's really poor. Not just regular poor, it's saying it's really poor. I'm streaming in the US because I can get an unlimited data plan, like a truly unlimited data plan. And I figured the connection between locations would be better than in Canada, where I'm from. Things are really spread out in Canada. So between cities, you have a really rough go at things, albeit we have had a really rough go at things in the States so far, so activity. I don't know why we're having connections problems now. Should be getting closer to this city, so surprising to me. Yep. This is my 9th day ever of live streaming, so I'm very new to this. And I wouldn't be at this point if it wasn't for people like Impact Velocity in the chat. He's done a ton of stuff for this stream. Figuring out stuff, figuring out pretty much everything on the back end of things. Getting all my social media stuff set up, my Discord set up, like troubleshooting problems with the stream. He's done pretty much everything, so. So thank you, Impact Velocity. And I've actually had especially right now, between towns, we're going through really windy, mountainous, crazy coastal highway routes, and the network just isn't there. There's lots of dead zones. So we've had some really good moments or times of streaming today. I think we had 30 something viewers at one point, which is crazy. Happy with how it's going. You gotta stick to a salt flat for good. Yeah, no hills, no landmarks, flatness. It's the only way we can have a stable stream. But I even did some stream. I don't think you were here, Impact, but when I'm guessing there's a VOD of it. I streamed in 720p, 2500 bitrate for a while when I was on a beach because I had really fast upload speeds. And that actually went really smoothly, I think. Yeah, I know. I streamed like that at 720p, and I like just warned them. I'm like, when I'm done with my little beach stream and I go to hitchhike, as soon as I get picked up, I'm gonna restart the stream at a lower bit rate. And I did that, but it's still, we still lost the stream pretty quickly. That makes for 3 rides on the day. Three rides on the day, and I'll be here till, because I'm actually getting a package delivered to this town I'm already in. I got here pretty quick. I'm getting an antenna delivered to this town up here. Just carrying around phone around from certain takeaway from the experience though. You know, probably at times, because I'm partly dedicated to providing a entertaining experience for the people watching. Like when we were going on that highway, I was trying to get you guys like good angles and stuff like that, and kind of watching them through the screen. So like at times, but I think I've told people that honestly this hitchhiking trip has been the funnest hitchhiking trip I've been on, because of the people kind of interacting in chat and talking with me as I go. Because there's a lot of down periods with hitchhiking, like a lot of down periods, where you're just walking like this, or you're standing waiting for a ride and it's taken a while. Like those are kind of boring down periods. And having kind of chat to talk to and interact with, and me answering questions, just kind of day-to-day conversation with you guys has made the process of hitchhiking something that I love even more entertaining for me. So I think that more than makes up for the few times where I'm like looking through a screen, looking at like a pretty sight and trying to show you guys. Action. I'm surprised. I gotta start commenting exclamation point ride? I guess I do, yeah. Because we're falling behind. And what's there, a 60-second delay? So but yeah, we're in California. That's the big news. That's the news of the day. California. Took 9 days to get from Port Angeles, Washington to California. Going at a really slow pace, like. Yeah, because I was at 20 as of Tyler from last night, the McDonald's dude. I think that counted as 20. We were counting it because he drove me from like McDonald's, showed me around town, and then drove me somewhere where I could camp. So it was from point A to point B. So we were counting that. And he's shown up in the chat today as well. 23. there you have it. It takes 23 rides to hitchhike from Washington to California. But, like, one ride today, he could have driven me almost to the Californian border, but I asked him to let me out earlier because I like the process of getting in and out of cars and meeting new people. So, although I probably would have still had three rides today, because I still came to Crescent City. But yeah, it's been a really good day. Lots of people chatting away. Had a few times where there was a lot of people viewing the stream and stuff like that, which is cool. And yeah, like the 3 rides I had today, super nice guys. Super nice guys. So, and I met that guy, the last ride, I met his whole family. His wife and his daughter. We're kind of getting into town now. Pretty soon I should be able to bump up the connection quality and bitrate, or the resolution quality, that is. I'm gonna check out the town a little bit. He did give me some ideas on places I could set down my tent. I really don't have that much daylight left. An hour until the sun will be set, and then it'll just be what do you call it? Dusk, twilight, whatever. Backpack do I have? I've got an Osprey Aether 60. Before that, I had an old, like a 15-year-old Arc'teryx Bora 70-liter bag, like a big heavy bag. I bought it used, and then I've worked in outdoor industries for the past couple of years. This bag is actually given to me by Osprey, so that's nice. It's a solid bag. It's heavier than some, but it's got like a whole lot of features. Like that top, the top lid that you fold over and clip down, that unclips from the backpack, and some straps come out, and it turns into a day pack. Which I really like when I'm traveling with just this bag. Like if you're flying or anything, I'll check the big bag and then fly with the carry-on, and I don't have to carry a separate carry-on. But man, I wish I could travel with just a carry-on bag, but with hitchhiking and camp gear, it's an internal frame backpack. Ospreys never fit you right. Find them tight or something. Love your Arc'teryx packs. What Arc'teryx pack do you have? Cause yeah, my backpack's an old one, like an old Bora, made in Canada and everything. Before they shipped everything out to China. Albeit they're moving some manufacturing back to Canada now. For those of you who don't know, Arc'teryx is a Vancouver-based outdoor apparel and hard goods company. They make high-end gear, and you pay for it. Ultra 85, the comfiest pack I ever had. I don't think I ever even tried that one on. Ultra was the Bora remake, basically. Okay. Yeah, I got the old Bora. They came out with a new generation of Bora packs. They're really pricey though. I think they're like $600 Canadian, something like that. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think it's like $600. But it's got like an articulating like hip belt and backrest, so when you move, the backpack kind of like moves with you rather than being fairly rigid. I don't even know. Okay, yours has cost me, yeah, $678 CAD. Yeah, that gives you an idea of how expensive Arc'teryx stuff is. I wish I knew when I worked at in the outdoor industry. I would have got you like, if it was a regular pro deal, I could have got you 55% off MSRP. If I used my seasonal pro deal code, I could have got 75% off MSRP retail. So it helps a lot with that sticker price. It's like the Ferrari of packs. I believe it. I believe it. I got this pack because it was free. Yeah, I know, right? You can't find Arc'teryx for less than 30% off in stores. But those pro deals, baby. Where did I work? I worked, my first job at an outdoor store was called Out There Adventure Center in downtown Calgary. It no longer exists. And my second job was working at Atmosphere Sports, which is like a corporate outdoor store owned by like Canadian Tire and all that jazz, in Kelowna. I didn't work there that long though. Yeah, working at Out There in Calgary gave me the capability to do like my Arctic hitchhiking trip last year to the Canadian Arctic in the winter, to do some ice road hitchhiking and stuff, because is the second one the one, both of them, that pro deal is based on Arc'teryx sets. That they do a spring and a fall super pro deal thing where you get extra % off, 75% off MSRP. So if you work at any authorized Arc'teryx retailer, you'll get like your standard, like all year round, you'll get, I think it's around 55% off. And then for 2 items twice a year, so in the spring and the fall, you'll get 1 item at 75% off. And then you have to pay like a $1 processing fee and $17 shipping. Do you have MacPack in Canada and US? Is they the best packs where I am? I haven't heard of MacPack, so I'm gonna say we don't. Maybe they do in the US. I don't know what they have in the US market. I just know the Canadian market, and I haven't heard of MacPack, so I'm gonna say they're not in Canada. That's so dope. Never heard of that. Works in retail. Yeah, you try to find someone that works in retail selling Arc'teryx, but they probably won't part with their because you get 1 item twice a year at the 75% off. They probably won't part with that. They want something for themselves. I used my Super Pro deal for my Arc'teryx shell, my Alpha FL, my Gore Pro shell, and it was like $175 I think. For the jacket retails for $550 or something like that. So it gives you the ability to get good gear for the price of not so good gear, or get mediocre gear for the price of like dirt cheap bottom market, like you go to Walmart to buy your rain shell for hiking kind of price point. Or if you work there long enough and you just get lucky, then you'll just get free gear from brands. Like my sleeping pad I got for free from Xped. I got my backpack for free from Osprey. I got my stove, which I don't have on this trip, free from Jetboil. You know Western Mountaineering sleeping bags? That's my next debt in the vault. Yeah, they make really high quality sleeping bags. Again, pricey. You have expensive tastes, my friend. Yeah, none of the stores I worked at sold Western mountaineering. It's a large bee of some kind. Stay away from me. Scary looking thing. Yeah, they make really high quality, extremely lightweight, really high fill power bags. If we're talking gear, then like an 800 fill 0 degree bag doesn't weigh very much and can pack down to the size of an Nalgene bottle. And it's comfort rated to 0 degrees Celsius and packs down to an Nalgene. It's not bad. I have the buy once, cry once mentality for gear. Cheap living costs mentality though, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, good gear can last you a long time. Like a down sleeping bag can last you essentially your whole life, unless you tear it. And then you can actually repair it. But down, like, unless you really mistreat it, down bounces back. You give her a wash, it poofs back up. So, where a synthetic fiber, over time, through uses, will kind of lose its loft, and there's nothing you can do to really loft back up a synthetic polyester bag. But there are benefits to polyester bags. Most notably, they're they don't just die when they get wet. Down kind of dies when it gets wet. Now they are building bags with like hydrophobic down with DWR built into it, but I haven't tested treated down enough to say if it's really water resistant or not. You hate synthetic lawn? It just doesn't pack down like down does. Like, if you're getting into cold weather bags, like a minus 10 Celsius, 800 fill down bag will, I don't know how to like pack down to the size of like a 4-liter bottle of jug of milk or something like that, where a synthetic bag is like, it's big, like they don't pack down. Very true. I have a Kathmandu brand sleeping bag that I got used, and it's insane. Yeah, Kathmandu, that's based out of Australia, right? I can always point out the Australians, maybe New Zealand's, if they've got Kathmandu gear. Just got to keep it in a waterproof compression sack and have a tent. It's not going to leak. But yeah, my problem is my tent is a little leaky now. I probably should have upgraded my tent before I left my last job, but I love my tent so much. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I've only slept in it 250, 300 nights or something like that, but it's fine. It's in New Zealand as well, yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried any other stuff, but I think I've heard decent things about them. What tent have I got? It's a Marmot Tungsten 1P tent. Now what makes it special to me is it's a nice neutral green color. It's not bright red, it's not yellow, it's not orange. It's like a neutral green. And based on where I use my tent most nights, I really appreciate that. It's hard to find a tent that isn't fluorescent colored. So that's what I like about my tent. And I can't even replace it because they changed the color scheme on it. Like, yes, it's still the main part of it's still a nice darkish green, but the flap over the on the fly where the zipper is now fluorescent. It's now yellow or something like that. The whole reason I like that tent was because of the color, and it's a really simple tent. Like it's so simple to set up. I can do it. You can probably blindfold me and I can set the thing up. It's just 2 poles, cross pole design, flip them in, and like clip the body to the poles, and then throw the fly over and just clip it in. It's just clips. Which, yeah, if one of those breaks, that kind of sucks, but I've used it probably close to 300 nights and nothing's broke on me. Kathmandu can be pricey, but if you get the club deals, then it's odd good deal. If you know about the clearance section, you get to, yeah, really, like, yeah, finding decent gear at good prices. You just gotta wait for like seasonal clearances and kind of just keep checking in. I've been spoiled from working in the industry, where it's gonna be tough for me to buy any new gear ever because I know how cheap it can be, and it's gonna be hard to pay for like normal retail, even like discounted retail prices after that. You should go for a backpacking trip if you come to Ontario, after the beers, of course. Oh, like beers in the morning, hiking trip in the afternoon kind of thing. But yes, I agree, we should go on a hiking trip. That'd be fun. Also, if you come to BC, where the hiking's a bit better. No offense to Ontario, but everyone hates Ontario. Not really, though. Some people like Ontario, but they're crazy. Like navigating through a cornfield with alcohol in your system? We're hiking through cornfields? Cornfields and cities in between. Yeah, come to BC, we'll hike up a mountain. Because we have mountains. I'm just gonna, no, I'll pull up my other phone. I'm gonna see where I am in relation to this town, because I'm still in the outskirts of this town. I've been walking a while. He really dropped me off in the outskirts of Crescent City. What I like. I'm not complaining, it's an observation. These all you guys come from like the corn capital of Ontario. There's some nice spots in Ontario. Like, okay, Algonquin, yeah. But we lack elevation. Hate this point, but you can't beat New Zealand for tramping. Yeah, I've heard that. But have you been to BC yet? Well, I do want to come to New Zealand, so I don't doubt it. You're probably right. I'm just biased because I love my home. Man, everyone's just turning everywhere. If you haven't been to Tobermory, we're going there. Okay, I haven't been there because it doesn't sound familiar to me. So yeah, we can go there. Sounds good to me. Yeah, still got a ways to walk. Considered moving there to work on a work visa. Might still do that. Yeah. Now, closest you've been to on my screen, it looks like a beer jug is Fiji. Huh. It's a pub, an Irish pub. That's fun. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I might not be able to check out as much of the town as I thought I would be, because I actually got dropped out a lot further from town than I thought I was. Like, I'm still in the outskirts walking in, and I gotta get to the south end of town, because that's kind of where me and Brad were discussing I should camp. So yeah, this is now a walking stream, and has been for the past 30 minutes. For those of you that don't know, there's a lot of walking involved with hitchhiking. So if you don't like walking, you probably won't like it that much. I like walking. It's so simple, but I find it satisfying. Just one foot in front of the other. But my feet are still actually adjusting to the abuse I'm putting them through. It takes me a couple of weeks when I start a new trip to get used to the extra weight and the extra kilometers I put on them. I guess the extra miles I put on them, because we're in America, so you don't put on kilometers, you put on miles. Only thing about moving to New Zealand is that house prices are crap, both rental and buying, and food isn't terribly cheap. Well, same thing in Canada, man, especially in British Columbia, unless you go up to like Fort Nelson or something like that, but no one wants to go to Fort Nelson. So yeah, if you came here, you'd see this. I guess it's where people want to be, so housing prices reflect that, but it's like everyone's priced out of Vancouver. You're talking like, if you want to have any land, like not just a condo, a box in the sky, then you're looking like $2.5 to $3 million for like not a good area and a tiny plot of land. And that's just the land. They don't even care about the house on it. They just want the land. Silly. No one can afford to live in Vancouver anymore. Alright, I'm going to test my internet connection again. I might be able to bump up the jam a little bit. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. I feel like I'm in an actual town now. What are we getting? Alright, it's looking decent. Now let's see the upload, because that's what I need. Fast upload speed. Oh yeah. I think we're gonna pump her up to 480p, 1500 bit rate. I think the stream or the internet connection here can support that. Is that just Vancouver City, or the whole greater Vancouver area pretty much? Like, yeah, I don't know if there's anywhere cheap until you get like a couple hours out of Vancouver. But yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm just restarting the stream. I'll be back on in 20 seconds. I'm just pumping up the resolution a bit so that you guys can see stuff better. So 1 second.